Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's got their day started off quick and fast today. I'm a little bit later than normal, so hopefully you guys have finished up those morning routines and you're ready for lunch. It's getting close to that time on the East Coast. Don't know about you guys on the West Coast, though. You're probably just getting your day going. But today we talked on the blog about decluttering our dressers. Our dressers in our bedroom become catch-alls. They end up, our family puts things there, we put things there, and then we just have a mess of stuff on our dresser. And somebody already commented on my Facebook post this morning early about having clothes from other family members on her dresser, and she's returned them to the family members. And I know another thing I end up doing is if I've got something to repair, like sewing a button on or fixing a hole, those things end up stacked on my dresser. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes that's a problem. Set aside time every once in a while, once a month, to catch up on all those little repair things. Good morning, Katie. Great to see you today. The other thing we're going to work on tossing today is trash and paper. Today is Thursday, and that means that's the day of the week for my home blessing, that I go around the house tossing things that don't need to be around anymore. And I make sure I've gone through our homeschool papers for the week, made sure I've gone through all the mail and dealt with it. So Thursday is tossing trash and tossing paper. If you've got magazines and you've got way too many magazines hanging around, get them together and find a place to donate them. I know that I've noticed them in one of the waiting areas at the Y. There's a stack of magazines. So there's different places that you can take your magazines and bless others, guys. So we'll work on getting rid of those. Earlier in the week, I had beef stroganoff on my menu plan. Well, things just didn't work out that day for whatever reason. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I've shifted things around and actually calculated this morning that we have eaten 3 whole chickens this week, because I did a rotisserie chicken over the weekend that I fixed into a chicken salad for me, and then early in the week on Monday I cooked a whole chicken, and then yesterday we cooked another whole chicken. So we have definitely had our share of chicken, and I decided to go ahead and we'll thaw out that hamburger meat and have beef stroganoff tonight. One of those good stick-to-your-rib meals for the boys. I still have some chicken salad left, so that's on my menu plan for me with my salad. Last night we did our chicken and dumplings, and if you saw my pictures, our dumplings are like about that big around. The boys love big, fat, fluffy dumplings on there. Some of you are used to those little thin, flat ones. I use the self-rising flour, so whenever we drop them in the pot of hot water, and then we put the lid on it, it steams it and cooks it. And they just get really big and huge. So that's what works for my family. Your family might think that's a little bit odd. I know some of you, when you make yours, you roll them out really flat. You use all-purpose flour instead of self-rising. There's lots of ways that you can do dumplings. I'm just telling you what my guys like. So tell me, what did you do yesterday for Anti-Procrastination Day? I worked a little bit more on our taxes, on paperwork. What I do each year whenever I get my papers together for taxes is the things I've been filing throughout the year. I go through those files, I check my numbers, get the totals for our charitable contributions together. I check our totals on our healthcare expenses to see if we've had enough to deduct. Some years, when the kids were all at home, when we had all 6 of them, we had plenty of medical expenses to deduct. Now that we're down to fewer kids at home and different season of life, we don't have quite as many. But I still hold on to those receipts throughout the year, because you never know if something's going to happen by the end of the year where you're going to have a big outlay of cash on a medical expense. So I really encourage you to keep a file where you just put receipts for medical expenses, for your prescription drugs, for glasses. Braces may count, I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've had anybody in braces. But that really helps me when it comes time to get these numbers together, is to have those files already set up. I use them throughout the year, and I just make sure as I'm going through my pocketbook and getting receipts out, or going through the receipts that are on my counter to file them in their proper little boxes. When I pay bills, then I file those. I do keep up with my utilities because I don't know about you guys, but there may be a time later that you need to estimate what you're spending on your utilities. When you sell your home, that's a question a lot of realtors are going to ask you. How much do you spend each month on your electric bill? If you have a water bill, if you have a gas bill, they want to know these things because that helps them to tell other people, other realtors or potential buyers, what can they expect for a power bill and different utilities. And they want to know the names of these companies so when it comes time and you've sold your home, they know who to contact to get it set up for the new owners. So it's a good idea to keep a file with your utilities. I keep one for my auto insurance and my homeowner's insurance because those are sometimes important too. And I keep these files in a very small little container. If I needed to grab it and go, I could. And they're just handy for me to get to. It sits on a shelf down here behind me. So make your filing system easy to use and use it regularly. That way you're not going to sit down when you're ready to get your numbers together for taxes and spend hours and hours dealing with papers and files. Susan says she went through 2 boxes of paper yesterday. Great job! That takes some initiative there. So that's wonderful for Anti-Procrastination Day. Katie said she worked on her room and made it shine. Oh, that's great, Katie. And tell the kids I said hello. Miss talking to you guys every week. So I want you guys to enjoy your Thursday. The boys and I are going to finish up some schoolwork and move into our afternoon routine. And if you guys haven't finished up that morning routine, it's not too late. Finish it up and check what's for dinner. Do you need to lay something out of the freezer or get something started now? If you use your crock pot, I know a lot of times you got to get that thing started around lunchtime for it to be ready. Katie, I really do miss talking to you too. Email me sometime and let me know how you guys are doing and what your progress is. Everybody enjoy your day, and I do plan on being here tomorrow and giving you a quick little start to your day on Friday. We're going to wrap up the week in our bedroom, and I hope that by now you're seeing a difference in the clutter in your bedroom and things are looking better. And I will see you guys later.